The first time I saw him, it was a mere glimpse out of the corner of my eye, a shadowy figure lurking in the periphery of my vision. I dismissed it as a trick of the light, a figment of my imagination. But as the days turned into nights, and the nights into an endless parade of sleepless terror, I came to realize that this was no mere illusion. A malevolent spirit had woven itself into the fabric of my existence, and there was no escape. At first, I heard faint whispers in the dead of night, like the rustling of leaves on a windless day. The words were unintelligible, but the chilling undertone sent shivers down my spine. I would wake up in a cold sweat, my heart racing, only to find myself alone in the darkness. I tried to rationalize it, to blame it on stress or exhaustion, but the feeling of being watched, of being hunted, was undeniable. Then the apparitions began. I would catch glimpses of him, a gaunt figure with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through my very soul. He would stand at the foot of my bed, his presence suffocating, his gaze unwavering. No matter how much I screamed or pleaded, he remained silent, his spectral form sending waves of dread crashing over me. As the days turned into weeks, I became a mere shell of my former self. The once familiar corners of my home became twisted, distorted by his malevolent influence. Objects would move of their own accord. Doors would slam shut with a force that defied explanation. I felt his icy fingers brush against my skin, a touch that left me trembling and sick with fear. Sleep became my refuge, my only respite from the relentless torment. But even in my dreams, he would follow me, his presence casting a pall over my subconscious. I would wake up with scratches on my arms and bruises on my legs, physical manifestations of the battle that raged between the living and the dead. And then the nightmares began. Vivid and horrifying, they were like a theater of cruelty designed to break my spirit. I would see myself trapped in a never-ending labyrinth, chased by his insidious laughter echoing in the darkness. I would wake up with a scream lodged in my throat, my pulse racing as if I had truly been running for my life. I reached out to anyone who would listen. Priests, mediums, skeptics, but none could provide solace. The priest's incantations only seemed to anger him. The medium's senses only seemed to intensify his presence. The skeptics dismissed my claims as delusions, leaving me isolated in my own personal hell. I have lost count of the days that have turned into nights, the nights that have turned into an unending nightmare. Each moment is a struggle, a battle against a force that defies comprehension. I no longer know how much longer I can go on with this torment, with this relentless haunting that has shattered my sanity and turned my world into a living nightmare. I am trapped, ensnared in a web of terror that tightens with every passing day. He is always there, lurking just beyond the edge of my perception, waiting for the right moment to strike. My life has become a waking horror, a descent into madness that threatens to consume me whole. And as I write these words, I can feel his presence growing stronger, his grip on my soul tightening with every keystroke. I don't know how much longer I can endure this agony, how much longer I can go on with the torment that has become my reality.